Good morning. Time now 5:35, Tuesday. Yeah, a little bit of fuckwittery yesterday afternoon. I didn't record, I didn't mention anything. The job they wanted me to do was undoable. It wasn't doable. I would have run out of hours. They couldn't see it, so I fell out. Simple as that. So I got another job, because I wouldn't do it. And we're off to Stevenage. So I went back down onto the quay yesterday, box off, box on, refueled, and overnighted in fleet services last night. Quiet night, really nice. Dull and overcast. Matching my mood, I suppose, really. So we're nearly in Stevenage, that's 7-8 mile away. You know, there's just, you know, we're governed by the amount of hours that we can drive. We're governed by time, by law. And the push is so close that you're scrabbling for minutes, to me, is bad practice. And I just won't do it. So, I won't do it. Simple as. So, yeah, when you're given jobs and you work the times out and you go, that isn't doable. Can't do it. And that's with no hold-ups. That's being really conservative on the time that it takes to get through the docks. And my timings were absolutely spot on last night. You know, I guesstimated the time that it would take on the dock, the time it would take to refuel and get back up the boat. And I was bang on, absolutely bang on, which meant I would have had to have done a trailer change. So into a place, unhook my trailer, you know, drop my trailer somewhere, possibly onto a bay, hook up to another trailer, sort all the paperwork out, and drive 11.5 miles, and then get parked up, all within less than 30 minutes. And that just wasn't going to happen. You know, there was a fair chance of me being over a 15-hour working day, and I wasn't prepared to do it. And I was also pushed earlier on in the day to go over 4.5 hours of drive time, which again is illegal to do, and I won't do it. Simple as. So, no. So I kicked back, and that's why the job got changed. But my point is, I shouldn't have had to have pushed back in the first place. So anyway, that was yesterday, and today's today. But needless to say, they fucking knew all about it. Still pissed me off though. That'll probably piss me off for a couple of days, because that's what happens when you've got high functioning anxiety. It just fucking keep going through your head all the time. You keep replaying the scenario. Difficult to get through, I can tell you. So anyway, we're on a mission today. Should be all doable. Should. Does depend a lot on time. But we're out to Stevenage now. We're going to be there for just around 6 o'clock, which is the time we need to be there for, so we should be bang on. They're not that quick. 6 o'clock in the morning, they're not usually get you started for a little while, so we'll see. You know, we're told to be there for 6, and they don't normally start until a good time after. So we'll see what happens today. Been to this place several times, countless times So Stevenage, and then we've got a reload which is back far side of Swindon, going up to 419 I think it is, if you're going towards Burnley. Not nowhere near that, only a couple of miles above. Chevrolet mile out of Swindon, I suppose, maybe 10, I don't know, maybe not even that, but out that way anyway, to reload. And then it's all the way back across, back into the M4, around the M25 to London Gateway. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You can only do what I can do at the end of the day. So we'll see what happens. So anyway, we're just about to come in. My voice is croaky as anything. England won at football last night, 2-0 against Germany. So it gives you a bit of an idea of how behind I am with these videos. It's going to be sort of 2/3 of the way through July, I think, before this one goes up. Might have to take a few days off, not record. Supposed to get warmer towards the end of the week. I quite like it, this sort of temperature though, you know, it's nice. Sleep in it, comfortable. Any hotter than this, it starts getting unbearable at night in the truck, you know. Place is where I go. You can either, there's two entrances and you never know which one you're going to go into. So you've got to park outside and then either the front of the building or the back of the building, either way. Both dead easy to get into, a pain in the arse to get out of. Yeah.
Exit the highway towards A602 towards Stevenage, then enter the roundabout.
A whole load of roundabouts now. I never remember which lane I need to be in. I think I can do both of them. Great deal of weight on, about 13 tonne.
Take the third exit towards A602 towards Stevenage.
going to be. Travel lodge or something like that. It's going to be a hotel.
Enter the roundabout. Take the first exit.
Tunnels Wood. This is another place where they ban you from parking as a truck driver. There's only a couple of roads that you can park on. I'll go away, I believe, and that I'm not sure if that's down there behind there or not. I'm not sure where it is. So I'll go away. I'm sure it is. I looked it up. I was looking for places, and there's nowhere near here to park. That's the other thing. No truck parking. You've got services, which is about 10 miles up the road, but the time I would have got there, it would have been late. Chances of getting in would have been slim because there's only a few spots in there. So I thought, oh, worst case scenario, I could stay here somewhere, but you know, I'm fully loaded, so I don't, you know, I can't really stay on the side of the road. But I'm loaded. Oh, Sky, it comes now.
Right.
We're not allowed to stay in South Mims. Due to load theft. I can't stay in there. Junction 26 truck stop is... I've never stopped in there, but by all accounts it's a shithole when they want 40 quid a fucking night. £40 a night! Now, I know it's not my money, but even so, I wouldn't pay £40 a night. Park a truck on a gravelly, shitty, muddy fucking place. What's all that about? I think we're into a 40 now. Yeah. So, the nearest place I could stop prior to here is about an hour and a half away. It's Fleet. Ridiculous. Yeah, there's only a couple of roads that you can stay that will allow truck parking on the road, on the side of the road. Everywhere else, all the other lay-bys all around Stevenage, you're banned. Fucking unbelievable. Still want the goods delivered, you know. Sickening, it really is sickening. Country really does need to do more to address truck parking.
Take the second exit.
Or the other option is stop buying shit. Buy locally.
Take the second exit onto Gunwalk Road.
Well, in fact, just stop buying. Stop spending money. You know, buy what you need and no more. Did you really need that new coat? No. Did you need that shit you just bought off of eBay or Amazon? No. You know, and that's the problem we have at the moment. The other way I can come in is left there, Party Hospital. You go up another couple of junctions and get on. Sometimes go out that way. 6.5 a dozen, to be honest with you. It doesn't make a great deal of difference.
Enter the roundabout. Take the second exit.
Reminds me of Milton Keynes
Take the
estate.
second exit onto Marston's Way.
Just full of roundabouts, housing estates, industrial estates. So this is Stevenage. Like I say, it looks exactly like Milton Keynes, doesn't it? New town design. Set of traffic lights to turn left. Oh, it looks like you're still going into a residential area, but there's an industrial estate down the bottom of the road. So I'm going to leave you about here, and I'll speak to you all. Those poppies there, look. How lovely is that? I'll speak to you later on. Speak to you later. Hello. Time now, 9:04. Took a little while in there. Couple of hours, 2-3 hours, never know, in there. So heading towards Swindon now. Get out of Stevenage. Get on the motorway. I said I should have well, no, I can't really record in there to get out. It's tight, awkward.
Turn right.
Just the reverse of where we came from. be alright to cycle all around here. Loads of cycle paths. Brilliant.
Over the roundabout, taking the second exit.
Where are all these going? Coming round? No, he's going off to the left. Just got to guess all the time. You know, I put my signal on here. No one's in any doubt apart from her, just thinks it's good to fucking pull out in front of me. She had time, I suppose, just. So. Wednesday or Tuesday today? I don't know. I think it's Wednesday. I think. Take up both lanes here.
Take the second exit onto Martin's Way.
When you're driving a big truck, you just got to stamp your. It's not about being aggressive, it's about stamping your authority. Because people will take the piss. Like back there, I took up both lanes. If I'd have just stuck into one, I could have ended up with cars either side of me, and it would have been, you know, okay, they weren't narrow, but it would have been. I'd have to have my wits about me completely, and you're anticipating the fuckwittery of others. Whereas by taking up right in the middle of those two lanes, I gave myself plenty of room and no one could get either up either side of me. And that just makes sense. I never know why. I'd come in the other way, but go out that way. I'm not going out that way, I'm going out this way. I don't understand why. You'd have thought you'd have come in and gone out the same way, wouldn't you? No. It's warm. So I've got absolutely plenty of time to get down there. I'll be going to Memory Services and stopping for a break.
Enter the roundabout, take the third exit.
Now as you come out of here, you can see that I'm sort of pushed over. There's a white hatch marker to my left. I'm sort of pushed over to the right. I can't, because I know that guy to the right will cut the corner there and he'll take the shortest route, which means I've got nowhere to go. So I've got no option but to go over those hatch markings there. I put money on it. Watch the position of this car as he goes round now. Look, straight over. How am I supposed to get a truck through that little gap there? You're not just driving this, you're driving...
Take the third exit onto Hitchin Road.
everyone else's vehicle as well.
Recalculating.
Council, do you a favour, you won't let me fucking park up here, will you?
Go over the roundabout, taking the second exit.
Over into this right hand lane in a minute. Gonna go by me. Your phone! Dickhead. This will then spit me out in the right place at the next roundabout.
Take the third exit onto Broadhall Way.
road that I could have parked on before getting onto the A1M, look. Nothing. Nowhere to stop.
Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
Cheers, Stevenage. Always a pleasure. Slightly busy down here. Come on then. People going through the lights. We'll go through on amber. Oh, fucking hell. How quick was that? No wonder they go through. Go on then, because I can't. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Red card's going to actually let me out. Right. There's me giving her a hard time just a minute ago. Oh, what sort of fuckery do we have up here? How long does it go on for? Not long. Excuse me. I've got some coffee to get me down to Membry. Pretty quick, isn't it? You can go, you can come off a bit earlier down here and go round the, that's the A414 maybe. I don't know. But I've done it a couple of times and I don't think you save any time. By the time you've cocked about going round roundabouts and so I just straight on down to the M25, get onto the M25 and round. Can't be arsed with it. So not much to see here, so I'll speak to you all later. Hello, time now 10:08. Still on the M25, but just about to join the M4. Traffic's a little slow along. Well, yeah, it's sort of stop and start. Not even stop and start, just slows down for no apparent reason. Just general fuckery, I suppose. what the start of the M4's like for you. Bit of a bend. All gets a bit narrow down through here, but it can do. So just settling into a nice little groove now. Roadwork's quite a way. Left hand lane goes off, that's why I'm not in it. Longer they're going to be doing this. We've been doing it for ages. Go. Accelerate, that's it. Make me slam the brakes on, you fuckwit. And you've got the BMW just sat there in that middle lane, look. Sort of moving over. just sat there, not doing anything. Today or not? Start for catching these up. What is wrong with people? Can't keep it at a set speed. 45. I'm in no rush. It's accelerating again now. People just forget what their right foot does. Overtaking them in a second or two. Too busy fucking about with her hair by the looks of it. Talking. Slows down because they're coming off. Fuck Whittery at its finest. Got all the way down from 50 to 42 mile an hour just to exit a slip road. Set to 49.1. Kind of BMW is going to be unlucky. Yeah. His own little world. We've got just over a year in this to go yet. Just under a year to go yet. They got some old trucks in there. All sorts going on. Overtaking or easing off, one or the other. Easing off. Oh, we're going to ease off too. We've got some narrow lanes coming up, so maybe the tipper driver knows something I don't. About to come off. No, he's going for it. That truck's only got a single wheel at the back. Which looks a bit odd. Was going slow. Coming up, well, I'm on behind me, coming off, that's why. But even so, unusual for a tipper driver to be A, conforming to the speed limit, B, actually going, well, normally they're over it, and actually well below it is a unusual sight. So anyway, that's enough of the M4 roadworks, I reckon. You've seen enough. Bored you to death. Let's just see what fuckery we have here. We're going to speed up, or is he going to... No, he's going to stay exactly the same speed. Are you going to speed up? Oh my word. Now you realise, now you speed up, I suspect. Still at 45. 60, look. Which means to other people 70, 80 mile an hour. Or to some people, stupidly, still sitting at 50. What's this tipper driver doing? There we go. Easing off. Just going slow. Two tipper drivers driving slow. What's going on in the world? Has there been a seismic shift? I've entered a parallel universe where all tipper drivers go slow. That's the new norm. 46 mile an hour, come on man. Max yourself out. Here we go, you've got there, look. Grey Vauxhall there decided to speed up there. Come on! Cheers for that. Fuck it. Oh, no, they're speeding up. People. So unaware of your surroundings that you didn't realise it was a 60 mile an hour limit. That is it. For the Oracle, leave at junction 11 apparently. Fuck the Oracle. Circle on plate 7. That music always used to put me on edge. Still don't like it now. For those of you that are old enough to have watched plate 7, some of you young whippersnappers will be going, what the fuck is plate 7? Google it up. In fact, YouTube it. I'm sure there'll be some channels on there. There'll be some footage of plate 7. Don't spend too much time watching it. It's shit. Well, I suppose if you look back on it now, it'd be quite funny to watch it. Bad acting, really bad effects. I had a bit of a blast in the past the other day. I watched a bit of Michael Bentine's Potty Time. It couldn't beat a bit of that. Anyway, enough of that bollocks. I'll speak to you later. Hello! Got a mile to go, before mile and a half before we come off. Just thought I'd put you on just to haven't been down here for a few weeks, so we'll see what this roundabout's like now after they see if they finished it. The roadworks, doubtful. I'm only 10-11 mile away. Goes on here. Oh, I stay in this left-hand lane. Go all the way round the roundabout. Go.
Enter the roundabout. Take the third exit.
We don't get too far. Jeez. I'll keep an eye on where this truck to my right's going. They've redone the curbs on this left hand side though here, I think. Maybe not. There we go. I'll have a bit of room. Off like a whippet anyway.
Take
through. I've been to this place before. Oh, I can't remember too much about it, to be honest with you. I think it was alright. I think. Find out in a minute. Anyway, there you go. Don't know what they're building down in there. Probably more houses. So I'll probably speak to you a bit later on, and I'm heading back up the road towards London Gateway. Speak to you later. Hello. Well, as you can see, if you look to your right, there's nothing coming up on the M25. It's closed. They're doing some serious resurfacing work. All 3 lanes being resurfaced back there. So no idea what's happened back there. Look too good going this way either. Fucking hell. Still shut coming the other way. That's going to cause chaos. So anyway, we have a plan. We're heading towards London Gateway, where I will be overnighting. On the docks between 4 and 5 in the morning. Box off, box on, and then I'm going to Biggleswade to unload, and then up to Grantham to reload before returning to Gateway. I haven't looked at the timings yet. To see how all of that is going to work. Delay along here. What's going on? I've got no sweeties left. No sherbet lemons. Not looking good at all. Stationary. So there you go. All fun on the M25. I know what I have got though. Waitrose Jaffa cakes. traffic up ahead. Hopefully it's just around all this junction that it's all a bit knackered. Get me Jaffa cakes open. Oh. Waitrose Jaffa cakes. You buy them in a packet, they're like mini ones. They're only £1. But they are lovely. And of course all this stop-start gives me ample opportunity to eat them. Oh. Someone make me a cup of tea. Well, not much to see here, and all you're going to hear is me munching on Jaffa cakes. So I'll turn you off and I'll put you back on when I'm nearing my destination. I'll speak to you later. Hello. Well, time now 17:18. Fuckwittery of the highest order. We got past where they were resurfaced on the fire, if you were even, as far as even recording at some one point. M25 on the other side was shut, you saw that. And I got around a bit further, then the M25 on my side was shut. A lorry and a car had come together. Didn't hold us up too long and we kept going, but it was all stop-start. And this is exactly why you don't plan a driver on a 15-hour fucking tag. Because I anticipated that I would be here by 5 o'clock, all being well, and that was bang on a 13-hour day. Now, let's just, either rewind or fast forward on that and go, right, let's just pretend that 5 o'clock, that was my 15 hours up, but you could have quite easily have been, I'd have been knackered now, wouldn't I? So, it's, you can't anticipate what is going to happen and where it's going to happen. You just don't know, and that's why you do not plan 15-hour days. You've done a 13, and if it runs over, I've got time to deal with it. I'm alright for time now. No panic. I could be stationary for an hour and still be alright. Not if this was on my 15th lap, clearly. But not a lot has changed along here on the A13. Coming off in a minute or two. There is one bit that has changed. I'll show you in a minute. do this every day. Change? What do you reckon? I reckon it might. Maybe not. That's the point of no return.
Enter the roundabout. Take the third exit. Take the third exit towards A1014 to London Gateway Park.
Stay? Yep. Hey, remember this bit?
Keep right onto the runway.
This was all bumpy and ropey, wasn't it? You're all over the place down here. Look at it now, billiard table. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but resurfaced, look. No tram lines, no bumps. They're done both sides. I'm going to leave you to it. That's my day. So tomorrow, onto the docks, Bigglesworth, Grantham, back here again. Speak to you later.